My name's Jasper, and this is my second channel. Feel free to check out my main channel down below. But this is a channel where I post daily videos answering people's questions on how to grow a digital marketing agency using the GoHighLevel software. I've built my own six-figure agency over the past few years, and I still manage clients to this day, so I'm in the trenches with you. And now I help others for free to grow their own agency. And for context, the Zoom call recordings you'll see in these videos, I do every day for free for my GoHighLevel affiliates and just answer their different questions. If you want to be a part of these free Zoom calls and work with me directly, you can read more about how to get access to that down below.
Okay, so I did, try and create websites. For example, the other businesses like family businesses. So for practice, I created their websites and all of that. But I noticed it's actually quite time consuming. I don't know if there's a trick to it, even though I use the templates I tried the AI feature. It kind of distorts the websites quite a bit, but if maybe there's a trick to kind of create the websites a bit quicker, I don't know.
Couple of tips here. So maybe these are things you're already doing, but there are a few things to kind of speed things up. So I'm gonna pull up like a website template. First thing is to use a template. Don't build websites from scratch. It just takes way too long. Like building from a white blank slate is really tough. And you really have to be like a good designer in order to pull that off. And so if you go from the templates, I'm sure you've seen these, you can find a template that fits your vibe or your client's vibe a little bit, and go off of a template. Even if it's in a different niche, you can convert a template really easily to whatever niche you want. So anyway, first tip, use templates. Second tip, once you've gotten that template and you want to change things on it, if we pull up the editor here for this, looks like a tax advisor template. We can do what's called global sections. So like this menu at the top here, this navigation bar, we can save this or this entire section. Let's say we like this section, we want to duplicate it over to other pages. We can go here, we can click this little save button right here, hovering over this green box. You can also do it over like orange boxes if you just want to save this little part right here. But anyway, you can save sections as global, and then it copies everything in that section, and then you can easily go and paste it on another page. And so that's one tip to kind of design faster. If you think this would be a good section right here to use on other pages of your site, but maybe change the picture and the headline here, just save this section as a global section or as a template. You can just save them as a template. Global, what global will do is if you change it on one page, it'll change it across all the other pages. So you only have to change it in one spot, and it'll like throw those changes on every other page that global section is on. Now, if you don't want that to happen, let's say you like this section, but you want to change some things and put it on another page, you would save this section as a template instead. And that way you can use that same template, but you can change it and it's not going to change across all the other pages. So that's one tip. And then GoHighLevel also has these pre-built sections right here. If we click that plus sign, pre-built sections, all of these are like pre-built, that GoHighLevel's made. Kind of like this section here. This one's very similar. It's got an image feature and then a paragraph and a headline, paragraph of text on the left. And then they've got sections for all these different things, footers, so you can something to easily just drag into the footer at the bottom of your website. Just a bunch of different ones you can click on here, and they are specific colors here, but you can easily go in and change the colors of these sections. Pricing plans with 3 different packages here, product features. This is for a store if you're doing e-commerce type stuff. Our team, that's something you put on a lot of websites for businesses that have multiple team members. Testimonials. Anyway, these section templates are pre-built, ready to go, and you can easily drag them and then edit them from there. That's another tip to like just design a little bit quicker. So those are probably like the best tips that I'd have. There probably are some others that I'm not thinking of. Like you can save fonts, you can create, typography for your website. So like your headline font will all be the same. And anytime you add another headline, it'll already be in the font that you like for the whole website for headlines. For content like paragraphs here and subheadlines, You can have a different font. So you can just kind of set your styling for the whole website and also your colors. And every time you add another headline, it'll already be in your font in that color that you selected here, and just kind of makes things a little bit quicker setting it up one time at the beginning. And then every time you don't have to go and like, add a headline and then go change the font over here on the left every time. It'll already be in the font that you've set as the whole, the setting of the whole website. So just some different things like those will help you design faster. Maybe you're already doing some of those things, but those are a couple tips that I can think of. And then
Okay.
cloning pages too. If you built an awesome homepage and you really like the look of it, and you're like, I like the layout of this, but I want to create like an about page or a contact page now. You can clone pages super quickly in HighLevel. You just take the home page and say, all right, I want to clone it. Click the three dots here, clone, and then you name the next page. You just click clone page in this website, and then you can name it, about page or about, and then it'll clone the home page. I think I just cloned it. Yeah, down here it shows up really quickly. And then you can go edit there and create it into an about page just by editing a few things on it. So anyway, hopefully that helps a little bit, but those are my best tips.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
did.
I'm I'm
Thank
not a
you.
great web designer, to be honest. I have two guys from the Philippines who build all of our websites, and they do way better than I do, and they're really fast and good at building them. So that's another tip, I guess. Eventually, once you've gotten some clients under your belt, you're looking to like really scale, and you want to like focus all on sales, and you are driving sales, and you want someone else to fulfill your clients and be building the websites as you're getting more and more clients in the door. A really good way to do that is to just outsource and find a virtual assistant that can build your sites for you. Somebody that's really trained and good at web design would be recommended. And for that kind of stuff, I use a website called onlinejobs.ph. It's like a Filipino virtual assistant hiring site. I know there's quite a few like a lot of VAs in South Africa too. I've heard of people hiring virtual assistants from South Africa, so you could probably find somebody local in your area that could work with you too. That'd be even better. They'd have perfect English, that kind of stuff. These guys from the Philippines have really good English too, but it'd be like native English to your area and that kind of thing. They'd have the accent and all that. So anyway, some tips there.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
If you want some more in-depth content on how to grow your digital marketing agency, you can join my free HighLevel Quest community down below. It has my full 7-hour course on how to get your agency fully set up and go high level from start to finish.